And thanks for being with us on this Thursday afternoon for WFAA News at 4. I'm Jason Wheeler. We're starting off today with meteorologist Pete Delkus because we've got weather to talk about today. Pete, we've been looking at this all week. We knew that this was going to be the day, and here we are.
Yeah, tornado watch right now in effect for almost all of North Texas. We have the tornado watch in effect until 10 tonight. Western sections of North Texas are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 7. So I've mentioned all week we're going to have two opportunities for thunderstorms. Opportunity number one was going to be just these kind of random or isolated thunderstorms that were going to develop in advance of a main big line of thunderstorms, both of which could produce tornadoes, both of which could produce some really large hail, and certainly both could produce some 70-mile-an-hour winds or stronger. So,
and where are we right now in those opportunities?
We're still kind of in the middle of all of it.
Okay.
Opportunity number one still exists, and that won't, that won't end until opportunity number two moves through and clears everything out, which opportunity number two is being generated by a really strong cold front. I mentioned this last night. The cold front that's moving through, that's generating these thunderstorms, it's the same one that produced all of that snow in California, all of that, the heavy, 1, 2, 3, 4 feet of snow in California, and several inches of rain, all the flooding, all the problems there. It produced severe thunderstorm warnings in the Phoenix area last night too. So
still packing a punch.
Right, still packing a punch. Let me get right to it. I apologize for blabbing for a minute too long there. Here's the tornado watch. That's until 10 o'clock tonight. Just wanted to give you some context. So here we are. All of North Texas until 10 under a tornado watch. 10 o'clock tonight. These are the areas off to the northwest that are under that severe thunderstorm watch until 7 o'clock. Now, right now in Fort Worth, first of all, the cap is gone. That's that warm layer of air aloft that shuts down or prevents thunderstorms from, it doesn't prevent thunderstorms, but it prevents them from becoming severe. So that cap it's eroded. It's completely gone right now. The sunshine that's out in Fort Worth, the temp 77, that sunshine is not good. It's helping to add to an already destable atmosphere. 77 at Fort Worth. Sunshine at 77 in Dallas. So the sunshine, once again, not our friend right now with the cap gone. We have enough lift in place. We have enough shear in place. We don't right now have any trigger to fire up these storms. We have a little one here on the east side of Dallas that's trying to get going, but it hasn't really done anything. We have had a severe thunderstorm up in the Sherman-Denison area. That's where we have it. It's in Grayson County. That's where we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for about another 28 minutes until 4:30 for Grayson. This could be producing certainly some quarter-size hail, maybe up to some ping-pong ball-size hail. We've seen some reports of that. That'll move to Liberty at 4:12, Ector 4:14, Ravenna 4:17, and then it starts to cross the Red River and moves into Wade at 4:42, Smith Lee at 4:45. Here's a little thunder shower on the west side. Here's Lake Tawakoni, West Tawakoni, on the west side of the lake, just to the east of Rockwall and Royce City. That's not severe either. So that's all round one, if you will. Here's round two off to the west. There's Breckenridge right now. There's a severe thunderstorm warning. And that big line of storms to the west, that's the second and final opportunity that we'll have with severe weather tonight. That line of storms arrives in Jacksboro at 4:47, Mineral Wells at 5 o'clock, Lipan 5:20, Weatherford 5:30, Fort Worth at 6:11, Denton at 6:19, DFW at 6:35, Carrollton 6:48, McKinney at 7:04, Garland at 7:10. So what time does it arrive? I wasn't able to fit Dallas on the map here just with all these other towns. So the arrival time for Dallas is 6:45, 7 o'clock. That's the arrival, probably about 6:45 in Dallas, about 6:11 in Fort Worth. The forward speed of these storms is about 40 to maybe up to 50 miles an hour, but 40, 45 miles an hour is the forward speed. This is a tornado warned storm right now. That is in Breckenridge at this moment. So we do have a tornado warning in effect for Stevens County, including Breckenridge. A tornado warning for Stevens County until 4:45. So right now, as we look at radar, storm spotters are telling us that this storm right now is capable of producing not only the straight line damaging winds, it's near Lake Daniel right now, near Breckenridge. It's moving to the northeast at 60 miles an hour. Let's put a quick track on that if we can very quickly. As this line of storms moves off to the east, it's moving into an area that's a lot more conducive for rotation aloft. That's why we have the tornado watch in effect, and that's certainly why we have the tornado warning in effect right now for Stevens, which includes Breckenridge until 4:30. If you live there, you need to seek shelter. It'll arrive in Caddo at 4:14 and Grayford at 4:40. So that's the latest on the storm. Here's the line back to the west. That's where it is at 5. Let's move forward to 6. I'm going to take you through hour by hour. Decatur, Granbury, Stephenville. See how it's at 6 o'clock? It's right on the west edge of Parker County and Tarrant County, Wise County and Denton County. It's up in Cook County at 6 o'clock. Now it's 7 o'clock. There we are. I mean, you're inundated with thunderstorms by 6:30, 7 o'clock in Fort Worth. Same in Denton, down to Cleburne, Hillsboro, Meridian. Here it comes into Dallas at 8 o'clock tonight. And then it's east of Dallas by 9 o'clock. And then the cold front continues to move to the east. Canton, Athens at 10 o'clock. Sulphur Springs at 10. 11 o'clock, it's near Tyler. That's where the cold front is. Severe weather in front of the cold front. And then take a look at this. Winds will start to gust up to 50 miles an hour on the backside of that. So late this evening, that's what we expect. Please don't take this too lightly. A tornado watch in effect right now until 10 o'clock tonight. Stevens County, right now you have a tornado warning that's in effect for Stevens County. That tornado warning is in effect until 4:30. 4:30 for Stevens County. Jason, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll have more in just a few.